I doing? Hey, what you? Are you gonna help me make dinner, Ruth? You don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm a-coming, I'm a-coming, I'm a-coming. All right, I'm gonna go corn on this burner. And we'll do burgers on this burner. And tater tots. Hello, Amanda and Kim and Sarah, good evening. We'll do tater tots in the oven. Hello, Teresa. Okay. Oh, hello. Nice to see you, Maggie and Donna. Lasagna for dinner? That sounds delicious. I haven't made a lasagna in forever. I'm actually taking a Home Chef and deconstructing it or reconstructing it because we had hamburger buns and this is beef cheeseburger salad. So I'm just doing cheeseburgers and using everything that's in the Home Chef and just not making it the way that they told me to. Because you're not my real mom and you're not gonna tell me what to do. AKA wise words from Tiffany Jenkins. So instead I'm gonna do bacon burger. Oh, I dropped this and the tomato busted. That's okay. I'll do bacon cheeseburgers is what I'll do. And then I have Beyond Burgers for Dave and I. Because I had those left over, so I'm gonna just make those. So how is everybody doing? I hope you are all well. We had a meeting this afternoon, which is why I didn't go live. I also, this morning, I practiced golf with my friend. Hello, Kim. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Patricia. We have a golf tournament on Saturday. And we went out this morning and played 9 holes to practice. And it was good. We had fun. The weather was beautiful. Wheels fell off a bit for me. It started good. It ended somewhere. Oh, shooty patootie. Don't lick that. Don't lick it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm sure dogs can probably eat raw meat, but we're not going to do that today. Okay? Not today. We're not going to do that today. Hello from St. Louis. Hello, Christy and Patty and Ann. Hello, Denise. I'm going to get some breadcrumbs out of the... Hello, Jill from Wesley Chapel. Ellen says, it will be best ball. That way it's equal with what ball you choose. Just have it. I believe it is best ball or best score or best something. And then there's a scramble, a Pinehurst scramble. Hello, Nancy. My freshman is doing wonderful. Whitney is fabulous, freshly showered to wash the scent of stress and work away. Okay, so you had a day is what you're saying. You had a day. I'm going to put my rings over here because I don't want to get ground beef in them. Where is my... Here they are. No, not that one. Here we go. Breadcrumbs. And we're going to do bacon. And we're going to do cheese because it gave me all of these things. So why not? Maybe. Yep. Hello from Toledo. Hello, Luis and Yvonne and Tiffany. How are you? Yeah, so I'm just going to make a couple of burger patties with this. And then I will put lettuce and tomato on our burgers. And I'm going to put some tater tots in the oven. And that's what we're going to call it a day. Like little smash burgers. I'm going to literally stick this in the pan. And the kids can eat this up. Burgers. And then I'm going to put some Beyond Burgers in there. That's how simple dinner is tonight. Hello from the Smoky Mountains. Spring break vacay. Lovely. Our spring break is over, thankfully. Kids are back at school. It's Wednesday, middle of the week. Hello, was it Bernice? Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie. Hello, Denise and Marie. Keisha. Oh, Lord. Okay. Where was I? What was I doing? This way. This way. Okay. We're going to do 2 of these and 2 of those. I'll save this one for Dave. Yes, there's a podcast tomorrow. For those of you who are supporters, podcast will be live. Podcast will be live at its normal time. The new episode did go out yesterday, so there should be a new one up on Spotify and all of the places. So however you get your podcast, it should be up. Yeah, I made a post about how hard marriage is, and we had a good therapy session yesterday. We had a bit of a rough Monday. Not yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday, the day before Monday. We had a bit of a rough day Monday. Those of you who have been around for a while, you know that we had a really hard year. Hard couple of years, but a really hard last 10 to 12 months. I just wrote about it. I don't know why I was feeling it today. I just was just writing about the fact that, marriage is a choice. And I'm not certain if true love is a real thing. I'm not certain if soulmates are a real thing, but I am positive that I'm positive. Kiki, please, honey, you just ate. Give me a minute, okay? You just ate. You don't need to go out. You don't need to be out of the kennel. You just ate. Give me a minute, okay? Maybe when one of your brothers or sister comes out, they can put you guys out. No, we haven't done Wines Day in a while because of kid activities. They've just sort of taken over, which kind of happens with sports and different things like that. And then we never got back into it. And now I was thinking about it the other day. I don't drink anymore, so I don't even know what I would call Wines Day. It'd just be Wednesday. Which I guess would be fine, because what difference does it make, right? I don't know if Dave wants this, so I'll save it. He likes Thousand Island dressing, I think. I say that, but I'm not positive. But yeah, cocktail day? I don't drink cocktails anymore. I don't drink alcohol. I haven't had any alcohol since the end of December. So I don't know what I would call it. Weird news stories of the week. Wineless Wednesday. And that's the whole thing, is like, I just haven't, I thought about it the other day. We were talking about how much we used to love it, and when Eric was on, and so anyway. But yeah, so water day. Speaking of, I need to take some Sudafed because my sinuses are just killing me. And Dave went and got me Sudafed yesterday, thankfully. I do have non-alcoholic cocktails. I've been making so many fun different non-alcoholic cocktails lately. And they've been great. But yeah, so I don't know why I felt like I had to write that post today. If you didn't see it, I just wrote this post. I shared a picture of us, and I wrote a post about marriage being a choice. Because that's what it is. You choose this person over and over and over again. And sometimes it's much harder to choose them for one reason or another. Because times get tough and the days get long and the seasons get hard. And it really is a choice. And you know, I don't know if true love is a thing or soulmates are a thing, but I know that my husband, despite all of my flaws, despite my mental illness, despite all of the baggage that I have as a result of just being human and growing up and living life, he has decided to continue choosing me, and the same goes for him, despite his flaws and his baggage and his junk that's hidden away in his junk drawer. I have continued to choose him, and it causes a lot of self-reflection, and it brings to light how we deal with each other. And how, just because of how you know, like what you're bringing to the table, right? Like, you know, we've learned a lot in therapy over the last year about really working on ourselves. And as a result of, because I think a lot of people, think that you have to be healed in order to have a successful relationship or partnership. And I think one of the biggest things that I learned this past year is that if you have a person by your side who chooses you, you can heal together. Hey Stacy, hey Susan, hey Rita. You can heal together. Because I don't think there's a person on this planet who doesn't have some cracks, some flaws. By design, humans are flawed. I remember when Brian was very little. I remember when Brian was very little and we were at the pediatrician's office, and he was about 14, 15 months maybe. He wasn't walking, he wasn't talking, he wasn't hitting his milestones. And we had taken him to an orthopedist. We had taken him to another doctor. Our pediatrician reviewed all of this and got all the consultations. And then he sent us to a neurologist. And they had diagnosed Brian with mild cerebral palsy. So Brian has brain damage, right side of the brain, which affects left side of the body. He has hemiplegia of the left side, which is muscle weakness and different things. And so it was the reason he wasn't walking and all of this. And the pediatrician sat us down when he was talking us through this diagnosis of CP. And he said, how many people were in the waiting room when you walked in? And we both looked at each other and we were like, I don't know, 10, 15. And he goes, nobody that's in that waiting room is normal. There is some issue with every one of those people, patients in there. You might not be able to see it with the naked eye, but I can tell you right now there's a potential that one of them doesn't even know that they only have one kidney yet. One of them doesn't know that 20 years down the road there'll be an issue with their liver. One of them doesn't know that their eyesight is declining. One of them, he goes, nobody. All humans are flawed in some way, shape, or form. Nobody is perfect, complete, all of this. And for whatever reason, when we were going through all of this, it made me think back to that moment where he was telling us that our kid had this brain damage from a birth injury, right? And that there's no such thing as perfect. Well, two people get married and they go into this thinking that the other person is their perfect match or perfect whatever. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's got their own shit. Everybody's dealing with their own baggage. Everybody's dealing with their own self-doubt, self-worth, issues, childhood traumas, you name it. And what happens in a relationship is that person that you chose will highlight and illuminate all of the issues that you have inside of you. And it will bring those things to the surface. And you will have to choose. Am I going to work on myself and work on this relationship with this other person? Or am I going to bounce? Am I going to be out? Is it too painful to look into the mirror? Because that's what happens. It's crazy, but that's what happens. Oh, tater tots. Woo, doggy. It's hot in there. That's what happens. And so when people say, I'm going to have to step away from this marriage right now, I need to work on myself. Why would you want to do it alone? Do it with your person, do it with your partner, do it with the person that you chose to enter this life with. You want your person by your side to help you navigate those waters, because it's rough. And it made me think about that. It made me think about, you know, the doctor telling us that Brian wasn't perfect. And it just, I don't know why today was the day that I just felt like I wanted to kind of write that. When my son was born, he had a bad form of muscular dystrophy. They said he would never walk or talk. And all of the things just took longer. He's now about to turn 20 next month. Well, see, I mean, it's, so yeah, so I don't know. I think a lot of times people think that they have to go someplace else to heal, someplace else to figure it out. And I don't, you know, I know that there are times when a marriage must end. There are absolutely times where you need to call it quits. It is toxic. It is unhealthy. It is not what is best for anybody. That exists. It's a real thing. But then there are times where you have to just keep making the choice. Oh, Rachel, you know I love my Married at First Sight. You know I love my Married at First Sight. You learn to love each other, warts and all. Yeah, so that's why I got this tattoo. It says never say never. You just keep making that choice. You just keep making that choice. Woo! Just a minute. I just need a minute with the vet. Oh, I just touched the pan. But yeah, so it's just, I was scrolling through my phone looking for a specific picture, and that one popped up, and that picture made me very happy because Dave and I were just giggling on the couch and sitting there, and we were just having a good time, and it just made me think about, it's easy to make that choice when everything is going great. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all to make that choice when things are going super, super shitty. And life includes the super, super shitty. So that's what I have to say about that. Life involves it all. And I think it's important to talk about that and share the fact that it isn't easy and that it is work, and there's work that needs to be done on yourself, on the unit as a whole. And that's, you know, that's what you do. It's a choice. Some days it's an easy choice. Some day it's a really hard choice. Beth, well said. Well said. What am I making? I just made burgers. So I had a home chef that was a cheeseburger salad, but the kids wanted me to turn them into burgers because we had burger buns left over. And so I was like, okay, so I just made, I made them bacon cheddar burgers, and I made Boca burgers for us. No, Beyond Burgers for us, and corn on the cob, and I've got some tater tots in the oven. So very, very easy peasy meal tonight. Tomorrow we're going to Miami late after work, and heading down for Matthias's track meet. The kids are not coming with us. Sophia can't miss school. Brian is going to stay. We have a family friend that is staying here at the house. And it's a quick turnaround. We're going to go watch the meet and be back Friday night, very late, because my guess is the meet will probably go until 5 or 6, and then we'll get in the car and we'll drive back. So we might get in at 1 or 2 in the morning. So it'll be very interesting Saturday morning when I get up to go to the golf tournament, how much of a grouch bag I'm going to be, because I'm sure... You had burgers and tots tonight too, Holly? Nice. Kathleen, congrats on 40 years in October. So yeah, it's going to be late. Ooh, chicken pot pie sounds good. It's going to be late, and my Saturday morning golf tournament is going to come early, but why are you cooking the day before you leave? I know, right? It's like, why? I tried not to. I tried to talk myself out of it a couple of times, but I was like, I have the corn on the cob. I have to finish these home chefs. It's about a 5.5 hour drive. About a 5.5 hour drive. It's miserable. It's a miserable drive. It's not even fun. There's nothing to look at. Thank you, Stephanie. No. Tomorrow. That hotel never called me back again. I have to call them back again. It's going to depend. Dad has a couple meetings in the morning. I have a doctor's appointment in the podcast, so we're going to pack and figure it out.
Wait, is it burgers?
I made you bacon cheddar burgers. You and Brian. And I've got corn on the cob that's going, and I've got tater tots in here. So maybe 10 minutes. I have to wait for this corn. Peggy said we eloped on Thanksgiving 47 years ago this November.
I was talking to my friends, and I was talking about how I go to the dentist every 6 months. I go to the doctor, and they were like, I haven't been to the dentist in like 2 years. Or they're like, I never go to the doctor unless I'm like hurt.
Well, okay.
I thought that was like a regular thing.
Well, yes, you're supposed to have well visits and checkups and an annual physical. That doesn't mean everybody does it.
But like even the dentist.
Yeah, well, it's expensive, and a lot of people don't have insurance. We don't have dental insurance, so every time we go, it's just money out of pocket.
So why do we go?
Do you like having teeth?
Well, all my friends have teeth.
Oh, go away. I love you. Go away. I'll call you in 10 minutes. Do you need to go to the dentist? You probably need your teeth cleaned too. How is Sophia's nose piercing? It's fine. She lost her birthday present nose ring at basketball practice because she got popped in the schnoz with the ball and lost the ring. So that I was upset about because that was an expensive nose ring.
You can see the one I have now.
Yes, you can see it.
Yeah, but I want a new one.
Okay, go. Olive Garden chicken pasta in the crock pot? What is that?
I just want someone to make me chicken noodle soup.
I know, she said all my friends have teeth. Uh-huh. That's the kind of stupid things that teenagers say, and you have to go, okay. Okay. Okay.
I just want someone to call and make me chicken noodle soup.
Okay. So, yeah. Is 38 too old for a nose ring? Well, I'm 40. I'll be 45 this year. I have one right here. Yeah, Holly, we didn't go to the dentist much at all as kids, and I ended up with a lot of cavities and needed dental work as an adult. And I have been paying to fix my teeth every year, I feel like, since college. The first thing I went into debt for, a debt collector called me for, was my wisdom teeth. So Bev says, I got a nose ring at 70. Are you too old? Never. Does the nose piercing hurt? It stings. I mean, it makes your eyes water because they poke through that sucker, and this is, what is this called? This is cartilage, right?
Yeah, but I want to change mine to a ring.
I mean, it made my eyes water. It made Soph's eyes water.
No, I shed one tear.
You shed one tear. It made your eyes water. But yeah, so.
But that was the only pain I felt.
Well.
Just don't recommend getting hit in the face after.
Well, yeah, if you get hit in the face.
Now I have a bump.
Holly, I want to get the recipe for that. Please do post it in supporter page. Get a nose ring. Life's too short. Pierce it up.
So that's why I should be able to get a tattoo?
No, you're not getting a tattoo.
You don't get it.
18. Tat it up. Face tats, neck tats. Do it all up. 18. No regrets. Straight across the forehead.
I have one now.
What?
I'm 16.
Great. You're not getting a tattoo. You're 16. 18. Tat it up. Thug life. Right on the neck. Huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Who has a tattoo?
Just kidding.
Who has a tattoo?
I did that on purpose.
Who did you say?
I said the tears.
He doesn't have a tattoo.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't have a tattoo. I don't care if he does. Oh, the consequences of bad teeth are very expensive. Lisa, we haven't even had a conversation about a community cruise. We've been so overwhelmed. David, what did you just say? Not even a single letter? How many tattoos do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm thinking about getting one right here. Tell me what you think of this. Is that gonna fall? Okay. So I'm thinking about getting, so you see my scar? I was thinking about getting a bow right here, and then like a ribbon on my scar, because I always talk about how my tumor was a gift. I am very nervous though that I think this would hurt because I have the mesh underneath here. So I don't know, but I thought a bow would be cute. Melissa says 47, no tattoos. Yeah, I have 5. They're all pretty small. But eat some gummies and do it. I think it would hurt. I'm afraid. I'm being a little bit of a baby. But I love the idea. I've seen different people post about doing it over their scars, like different things. And I just thought, it was the tumor was in fact a gift. It woke me up and taught me really how short life is, and made me start this whole social media thing. And I just thought a cute bow. Paige got your joke, David. Oh, Lisa, I've seen lots of that, pictures of that. I think I'm just afraid how painful it would be. Because this one didn't hurt. This one made me tear up because it hit ribs, and ribs hurt. This one did not really hurt, although it did send a shooting sort of like nerve thing down my leg. The back one hurt a little bit, lower back, of course, at 20 years old, 21 years old. This one did not hurt at all. So there are spots, I feel like, that hurt, and others that just don't bother you whatsoever. Oh, nice. Getting your hormones tested, Beth. Love it. I hope you share with us the findings, obviously only if you want to, but I'd love to hear. I've gotten a bunch of messages lately asking me about Joy Wellness and like what I'm on, what hormones I'm taking, what my regimen looks like, and all of that. And it's been so helpful with just feeling like a person, a human being. How old were you when you had the tumor? 34? So last year was 10 years. Last year was 10 years. I had it. I had the surgery, I want to say in August. Um, 10 years. Because it's 2025. Butt cheeks hurt. Do they really? Do butt cheeks hurt? I feel like if you have enough back there, it shouldn't. But yeah, I think if you are concerned you're having perimenopausal symptoms, get your hormones checked. Get them checked. It's amazing the difference you can feel in having balanced hormones. You really do feel like a human being again, which is crazy because for a really long time, you live in a state where you're not human and you forget. I'm on a commercial in the Detroit area for what? I've not done any commercials. What commercial am I on, Robert? Nobody's paying me. Oh, I'll watch it, Crystal. Nothing is worse than a vasectomy. David, be quiet. Such nonsense. Talking about such nonsense in here. Vasectomy. Get out of here. Holly, that's a good question. You could always email them and ask. Laura, I would have to look at what mine was. Progesterone-wise, I do not remember. Suzanne said, I felt like I wanted to punch everyone in the face, and then I got my hormones checked. Sounds about right. Sounds about 100% accurate. 100% accurate. I bet these are done. Are these tater tots look done, and my corn looks done. All right, guys, time to eat. All right. So we've got burgers and corn on the cob and tater tots ready to go. I just wanted to check in and see how you guys were doing. Holly says to David, have 4 C-sections and we'll talk. Why is he David now? Because that's not my husband that's in the comments. That's David. That is not my Dave. That is somebody else's husband. I adore both of them. Wonderful people. They were on the community cruise twice. Menopause contributed to your divorce. Do you know how many times I have heard that women have told me that story? And I 100% believe that if I didn't get my hormones balanced instead of therapy, we would have been going to divorce court. I agree. I 100% agree. Top of the foot, I hear, is uncomfortable for a tattoo. Yeah. Yeah. It's bony. Feet, ribs, bone, like bony. This one didn't, I didn't go right on the bone. I bet if you had, it would have hurt worse, but right under here was not bad. All right, I'm going to feed these kids. I hope you guys have a great night. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow in the car. I'm not exactly sure because I don't know what time we're leaving yet. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Holly, check out Joy. I was in the same way with my OBGYN, refusing to do a hormone panel for me. And if you have questions, you can just email me, meredith@that'sinappropriate.com. Okay, bye. All right, bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Put the dog down.